Our top story this morning, Washington's ambassador to the United Nations says the United States is ready to broaden its sanctions on North Korea while also calling out countries that provide aid to the regime. Nikki Haley's remarks came as she entered a closed-door session of the UN Security Council, which was called by the U.S. and Japan to discuss North Korea's latest missile test. Joonhee starts us off.
Speaking to reporters ahead of an emergency UN Security Council meeting on Tuesday, UN Ambassador Nikki Haley left the door open to dialogue with North Korea if it abandoned its nuclear and ballistic missile ambitions. She also raised the possibility of broader sanctions by Washington and vowed to call out states that provide aid to the isolated regime.
And I will tell you that if you are a country that is supplying or supporting North Korea, we will call you out on it. We will make sure that everyone knows who you are, and we will target those sanctions towards you as well.
Shortly after those remarks, Haley entered a closed-door meeting of the UN Security Council, which was convened in response to North Korea's missile test on Sunday. On Monday, all 15 members of the Council, including China, released a unanimous statement that condemned Pyongyang for its latest provocation. In the statement, the Security Council demanded North Korea conduct no further nuclear and ballistic missile tests, while urging UN member states to better enforce existing sanctions on the North. The missile fired on Sunday appears to have the longest range of any rocket tested by the regime to date, covering a distance of nearly 800 kilometers while reaching an altitude of over 2,000 kilometers. Pyongyang claims it's a new type of missile capable of carrying a large nuclear warhead. The regime's latest provocation presents a dilemma for South Korea's newly elected President Moon Jae-in, who favors engagement with Pyongyang. North Korea is already subject to 6 UN sanction resolutions aimed at restricting revenue and acquisition of technology that could aid its nuclear and missile programs. Joonhee, Arirang News.